Welcome back to the Siren Marathon. Last time we got introduced to Howard Wright, Brad Pitt as Sam Monroe, his ex-wife Melissa, and his daughter Bella, along with a brief cameo from Rifleman. But now we gotta get serious, because right now we're playing as Bella Monroe, and we're locked and trapped in the Saiga Hospital, not to be confused with the Sega Hospital. Bad joke, I know, but anyway, let's get serious, because now we're a little girl and we're trapped in the hospital from hell and we have to escape, but the hospital was filled with those evil fucking Shibito bastards. Time to get serious. This level really reminds me of Silent Hill. You know, where you get to some point in a level and then all of a sudden the environment turns dark. The school is a prime example of this. When you make enough progress, the whole building gets all dark and all rusty and evil looking. Yeah, when I was playing that game back in 1999, when I wasn't even a teenager yet, yeah, that scared the shit out of me. Or how about that part where you walk into a bathroom and you hear some girl crying? Whoa, fuck that, I'm getting out. Or that part where you hear all this ruckus and shit in a locker only to discover a fucking cat. Then it runs out and I think I probably shit myself when I first experienced that back in 1999, and I probably had a nightmare about it too. Yeah, Silent Hill is a game I looked down upon in an earlier video back in, I don't know, 2007 or whatever, but really, it's a good game. It was genuinely scary. The environments, the lack of any light source aside from your flashlight, and the complete lack of any kind of music. That was frightening, because you never knew if something was gonna just pop out all of a sudden and scare the fuck out of you. But Silent Hill didn't really suffer from CSS or cheap scare syndrome, no. Silent Hill also had some auditory warning to let you know enemies were nearby in the form of a pocket radio. Admittedly though, that radio did get pretty annoying. Wow, I'm getting way off topic. Let's get back to Blood Curse. I much prefer this game's version of audio warnings in the form of simple, rumble-sounding sounds. Really creepy, really simple. Anyway, the power and usefulness of sidejacking really comes into play in the hospital. After all, since you're Bella, you won't be able to pick up weapons to defend yourself. Although to the best of my knowledge, there isn't even any weapons in the hospital. But even if there were, you wouldn't be able to pick them up. So therefore, you have no means to defend yourself. It's kind of like Amnesia: The Dark Descent. All you have in Amnesia is your wits to keep you alive. And if you encounter any enemies, you had better run. But anyway, the hospital is all about maneuvering in a way that won't get you spotted. If you do get spotted, you really can't run much because, unlike the other characters before, you don't get to have a last-ditch brawl with the Shibito if you're spotted. No, you simply fall down to your knees and you lose. Obviously, showing a little 10-year-old or however old she is girl dying would have sparked a great deal of controversy, so the developers went with the safe route and just had Bella fall to her knees and cry instead of die. Keeping out of sight is difficult to do though, especially when you're turning into a hallway. It's nearly impossible to get the camera to point in the way you want it to. This one is difficult to explain, but trust me, it's not easy. Still, making your way through the hospital is how it should be. It's damn creepy. Granted, it's not as creepy as it would be in Silent Hill, the reason for the fear isn't the same. In Silent Hill, you were afraid that something would pop out and scare the hell out of you, whereas in Siren, it's simply the fear of being spotted, which admittedly isn't nearly as scary as exhilarating as the fear of being scared off your balls, but I'll give credit where it's due. Once you do get caught though, holy fuck is it a thrill to try to find a hiding spot. Aw shit, this bitch hurt me, gotta find somewhere to hide. Fuck, ah here we go. Don't you look in here, bitch. Don't you fucking look in here. Why the hell is she crying anyway? Okay, let's try this again. Uh-oh, went right into her sight. Shit, fuck. Hurry your ass up, Bella. Close that fucking door. Shit. She knows. Fucking goddamn shit. The only way to progress is to go through that door, and she's looking right at it, so we've got to find some way to get her the hell away from that door. And there we go. Just gotta set this timer off. Alright, it rang. Get your bitch ass up. Yeah, go over to the timer. Yeah, got through the hospital. So now all you've got to do is escape through the door. Soul, the guy protecting Bella, has turned into a Shibito. That sucks. And now we're back to playing as Howard. Now you're with some other girl. You know what's the best part about this cutscene? Rifleman! Hell yeah! Rifleman makes an appearance. Yeah, I'm a big fan of Rifleman if you couldn't already tell. Rifleman says that Miyako is cursed, but Howard won't let him do anything to her. So he walks away. Let me tell you though, even though I like playing as Howard, I fucking hate this level. You're supposed to get to the other side. Well, yeah, obviously, no shit, right? But this is a heavy marsh or swamp or, whatever the fuck it's supposed to be. Bottom line is, it's very difficult to see where you're going. So pull up the goddamn map, right? Alright, okay, fine, I'll pull up the map. But even with the map system, it's still much more difficult than it needs to be to navigate your way through this mess. So you're with Miyako, and you're trying to guide through all this bullshit, and it's your job to make sure she gets to safety unharmed. Simple enough, actually. As long as you can find a weapon to fend off the Shibitos, you're all good, and you have nothing to worry about. This is probably you climb up a tree and are separated from her, and then all of a sudden Shibitos chase her to the shed, all the while you need to act quickly before they break into the shed. So you find this axe and you try to make your way over to the shed. Of course, even with the map, that's much easier said than done. So I finally make my way back to the shed or whatever, and I dispose of those pieces of shit. I open the door, and the first thing out of her mouth is, "What took you so long?" What took you so long? What took you so long? This ungrateful bitch, instead of just saying, "Oh, thank you so much, you saved my life." No, she has the fucking audacity to say, "What took you so long?" Should've let Rifleman sacrifice this ungrateful bitch. I mean, it's not like Howard had to go and save her. No, he chose to. And instead of saying, "Thank you so much," she says, "What took you so long, ungrateful bitch?" But anyway, there's this last part where you're just a few yards away from completing the level, and you're in this dense as shit portion of the swamp or wherever the hell you are. There's also multiple platforms here, so it gets really confusing to remember where you are and where you've been, even with a map. You knock over this tree to make a bridge to cross over. I can use this to cross over. Well, yeah, no shit, that's the point of it, stupid bitch. Seconds later, you come across a Shibito, and I swear, I really think there's no way to beat this guy. No matter what I did, I just couldn't hit him, and so I died. Ugh. Please, at least let there be some checkpoints on right here. Are you joking? I'm back at the fucking point I was before I even had a weapon? I gotta do that all over again? Ugh, and somehow, it was even more difficult finding my way through this fucking swamp the second time. So I get the axe, rescue the girl, she says the same stupid shit again, reprimanding me for taking so long, fucking bitch. I knock over the tree again, and this time, I didn't even want to be spotted by that impossible Shibito. And then finally, I beat the level. Okay, so Miyako and Howard are walking, something flies over them, and now we're in a church. I really hate how often this game jumps around. So damn confusing. But then guess what? Rifleman! Oh yeah, baby! When do I get to play as this guy, anyway? Oh shit, he's gonna shoot Brad Pitt! As you can see in this trailer for the next episode, the game's gonna start picking up soon with more shootouts and action. You know, most people will probably like that, but not me. For once, I just want to play a horror game that stays as a horror/stealth game throughout the whole game and not turn into a shootout halfway through. Kind of like Silent Hill. I mean, Silent Hill, yeah, sure, you can get guns along the way, but it really it stayed as a horror game throughout the whole way in general. Take Manhunt, for instance. The game started out awesome with stealth being a huge part of the game, but then it became about guns and action, which sucked. But let's not get off topic again. I already had enough trouble staying on topic in this video as it is. So anyway, thanks for watching and stay tuned as the Siren Marathon continues.